Hi guys, how are you? Are you well? I hope you're doing very well on this beautiful Sunday evening. And as you can hear by my voice, I've been on a bender. A bender means that when a person goes drinking for a few days in a row, basically binge drinking is a bender. But I'm just joking, obviously, because I'm not drinking at all. I'm a teetotaler, which means I abstain from consuming alcoholic drinks, It's just that I've been quite sick for a couple of days now, and now I'm on my road to recovery, so to speak. I'm not fully recovered, but I'm capable of recording a video, even though my voice is a bit husky, but I don't mind it, and I hope you don't mind that too. Okay, so in this video I'm going to respond to a particular comment. A girl, I think it is a girl anyway, I don't know why, but I think it was a girl. Yeah, judging by the username, by the name of the commentator. And she's posted on my last blog post saying that she gets very frustrated because she's unable to speak fluently. She's not as fluent as she would love to be, which is a common problem for so many of us foreigners, And I suppose the majority of my audience is experiencing this problem to a smaller or bigger degree, And then I responded to her comments, providing her with a few links to previous blog articles where I'm discussing specific aspects of her comment. Her comment was quite big, and then she says that she compares her English to some other people who are more fluent, and then I provided with the link to an article where I talk about why it's so important not to compare your English to that of others, because it will only result in you feeling inferior, And then I gave her a couple more links, and then she got back and she's thanking me for my work that I'm doing on this blog. You're welcome. What can I say? That's what I do. This is my job now, and I'm feeling grateful for this opportunity. That's been given to me by, I suppose, Google, who sends all these visitors to my blog, and I keep growing my blog, and Google sends more and more traffic to my blog, and more of my fellow foreigners out there get to hear about the English Harmony Project, and an increasing amount of my fellow foreigners are embracing my ideas, my concepts, which is all about embracing the concept of making mistakes, just speaking with yourself if you haven't got anyone else to talk to, speaking with yourself on a regular basis, and not just not being afraid of improvisation, just speak, and then eventually at some point in time, you will realize that your English has improved big time, whereas if you just keep stuck in one place whereby you're constantly freaking out over lack of your fluency, and basically you don't know what to do, you feel inferior to so many other speakers who are more fluent, and you can always find hundreds of reasons why they're more fluent and why you're not, but the breaking point is when you actually start taking action. You take action, you just grab the bull by its horns, so to speak, and you just start speaking, no matter what, no matter the consequences, no matter how many mistakes you're going to make, no matter how embarrassed you might be, just ignore those emotions, just do it, as worldwide known slogan goes, just do it. I'm not going to mention the company's name, obviously, because I'm afraid I'm a bit cautious about the copyright legislation, I'm messing with you anyway, but you know who the company is, and you know the slogan, just do it, right? And same goes with spoken English, you just have to do it. But I'm getting a bit carried away with this whole conversation. The point I wanted to make in this video was that, hold on, let me read a particular paragraph, yeah. She was watching a Korean guy speaking very fluently with a native speaker. It happened in her classroom, to be more specific, right? So basically, it's still about the comparison, comparing yourself to the performance of others, And the thing I wanted to tell you in this video is that if I wanted to, if I wanted to, I could feel very bad about my fluency on a daily basis because there are so many people more fluent than me. Loads of them out there, I follow certain YouTube channels and some foreign English speakers too. And those guys and girls are way better than me, And I might as well just close down this channel, stop posting articles on this blog, because I could go about the whole thing with this attitude. What's the point in trying if after all these years there's someone still better than me? It's all about your mindset. It's how you approach the whole thing. Obviously, you need to work on your fluency, and obviously the fact is, the hard facts speak for themselves. Those people are more fluent than you. But if you keep seeing that factor, if you keep being so focused on it, if you keep constantly comparing yourself, stacking yourself up to fluency of others, then you're going to make your life miserable. It's devastating for your confidence, because your confidence is getting damaged on a daily basis. The moment you might start feeling better about your fluency, you hear someone else speak better than you, and you read something, and next thing that crosses your mind is, I will never be able to replicate this kind of content. I'll be never able to write this way. I'll never be able to use this particular vocabulary. These words, I can't arrange them this way. I'm a nobody. I'm a useless English speaker. I could be thinking the same thoughts on a daily basis. There are plenty of blogs I follow online. And to be honest with you, I can't write the exact way as some native English speakers can. Tim Ferriss, for example, he's a renowned author. He's a New York Times best-selling author of 3 books. He's published the 4-hour series, 4-hour work week, 4-hour body, and 4-hour chef, right? And I follow his blog regularly. I read all his articles, watch his videos, and he speaks in a very, 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 should I say, sophisticated manner. Language that he uses is quite different from the everyday language, And if I went about the whole thing with the attitude of, I will never be able to be like him, I'll never come even close to his ability to use the English language and all those means of expressions and figures of speech that he uses, I'll be never able to replicate that, I could beat myself over that on a constant basis every time I check his blog. Well, it kind of does cross my mind, but the very moment that thought appears in my mind, I just dismiss it. I just kill that idea. I just tell myself, listen, this is me, this is my life, and I'm improving on a constant basis, and who knows, maybe 20 or 30 years down the line, I will be capable of speaking just like him, but that's not my aim, and it shouldn't be yours either, because if you're setting your expectations too high, you're actually setting yourself up for failure, because it's not possible to achieve those high standards within a relatively short period of time, and then it might seem to you that it's not actually worth trying, because no matter how hard you try, you're not going to be a native-like speaker within 6 months or a year's time. It actually requires a lifetime of dedicated and hard work, And it shouldn't be actually our goal to become just like native speakers. It's not possible, probably, for most of us, for me as either, So my advice is, stop comparing yourself to others. No matter what happens, focus on your language, on your speech. I know it's frustrating. I'm sorry for my for my voice, but as I said, I'm still not fully recovered. And actually, by the way, thanks one of my customers and my loyal followers here on this blog and my YouTube channel actually provided me with loads of advice on how to treat these sort of infections and illnesses the best way using a specific herb, and I'll take his advice on board. And in case you're listening to this video now, you're watching this video, thanks a lot once more, and I'll probably look into it next time around, when I'm sick next time. But now I'm recovering, and I actually stopped using any medicine now. Well, I'm still drinking my herbal teas and all, but I'm on my road to recovery. So anyhow, going back to the subject of this video, basically that's about it. Stop comparing yourself to others. Focus on your improvement. And I know it's easier said than done, but it has to be done. You have to embrace this concept. You have to change your mindset. And you have to lower your standards a little bit, If you set your standards so high as those of a native speaker, and you tell yourself, this is it, I have to achieve that. And then it doesn't happen. The reality bites you in the back. Then you get disappointed on a daily basis. And that's not how fluency happens. That's not how you're going to become a confident English speaker. Confidence is only going to be born out of your ever-increasing self-esteem. And that can be achieved only where you don't feel inferior to anyone. This is you, that's you, this is me, obviously. That's my English, that's my language. This is the means of expression I use. And I'm improving on a regular basis, but still, this is how I speak. And no matter how simplistic my language might be, it's fine by me. That's the kind of attitude you have to embrace, and you have to obviously be working hard, There's no point in working on your mentality while at the same time completely neglecting your practice. Remember, spoken practice above everything else. So hopefully this clarifies the whole issue. And yeah, that's about it, my dear friends. Thanks for watching this video, and see you soon again. Bye-bye.